Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this one more scenario. Imagine that you are working in a company where only a specific finance team is allowed to access a finance application. Right now, the process is completely manual. Employees send random emails or team messages to their managers. The managers forward it to finance, and then someone from the finance team manually add the users into the group. So there are few problems associated with it. There is no standard place where we can raise the request. Approvals are scattered in emails, so there is no proper audit trail. Finance has to manually check if the user is already present and have the access or not. And if someone forget to respond, the request simply gets stuck. So ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we will automate the entire process in ServiceNow. In this, we will create a proper catalog item with the name Finance Application Access. We will build a flow designer flow with two approvals. One is from the users manager and second is from the finance group manager. And once both are approved, then we will automatically add the user in the finance access group and close the request. We will also track the request progress using stages. So the requesters can clearly see where their request currently is. That is waiting for manager approval, waiting for finance approval, fulfillment or complete. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. First of all, let me create a catalog item and show it to you. I hope you all know how to create a catalog item. So let's go to maintain items. Under service catalog, we have maintain items. Click on create new. So let me quickly fill all these fields and show it to you. So this is the catalog item created here. Request finance application access. It is under service catalog and this is our category, application and account access. Currently the owner is system administrator. Let me change it to the group owner. So now let me go to the group table. So these are the two groups which we have created here. The first one is finance app user. This is the group in which we have to add the user after the user requested. And once the user is in this group, they are able to see the finance application. So you see here at present, we have only one group member, which is system administrator. So once we have the complete automation ready, the users will drop in automatically into this. The team need not to come and check the emails and do all this unnecessary stuff. Okay. Everything will be automated. Next group is finance approver group. Click on it. So this is the group of approvers who are checking and validating whether the users are there in the group or not. If they are not there in this finance app user group, then they are adding it. Okay. So in our workflow, we will use this particular group as approver group. Okay. Finance approver group and use any of the member from it. So right now we have only one member in this particular group, which is able tutor. Okay. So these are the two groups which we are going to use. So the owner is able tutor. Okay. At the bottom, you see various other details. This is the short description. And then you see we have the portal settings here because we want to show this particular catalog item in the portal as well. If you want to show your catalog item in the portal, you have to create one thing, that is assign a particular topic to this one. So right now the topic is software and application. So whatever topic you assign here, the catalog item will be available in that particular topic only in the portal. Okay. So how to add a topic? You can just click on add. And then you see these all are the topics which are available. So you can add under any of the topic. Okay. So I have added in software and applications here. So basically these are the categories only. Okay. But we have to add it if you want to show it on portal. So remove this. And here you see I have the basic variables, which is which type of access you want, what is the business justification, and how long you need the access. Okay. So now let me test this particular catalog item here. Click on try it. So here it looks like this. All are mandatory. You have to provide all these basic things. So now our catalog item is created. Next thing is we have to create a flow In that flow, we will design everything. So now let's go to the flow. I have the flow already created for you. Let me explain it to you. Click on Flow Designer. So this is the flow which we have created here. Open it. So this is the complete flow in front of you. This is my trigger. Okay, so trigger is basically a service catalog here because we have used catalog item, and this is the complete list of actions. Okay, so after the trigger, I am getting the list of all the variables from that particular catalog item, and then we are first asking for manager approval. Okay, you see, waiting for manager approval. This is the stage which is created by us. Okay, so it is basically approval of the manager of the requester. And then we have the finance approval. And then at number 4, we are checking under if whether the approvals are true or not. If both are true, it means both people have approved it. Then here we are adding the user into the group. Okay. And then finally, we are updating the fields of the requested item so that we have to complete it. So now let me open the trigger here. Click on edit application so that it will be more visible. Yes. So trigger is very simple. You have to select service catalog here because we are dealing with service catalog. So under application, you see we have service catalog. So you have to select the same. In case we have to update any table or something, you can use record here. Okay, but we are using service catalog application. So we have to select the same here. So after trigger, done. So once the trigger is decided, we have to set up the action number 1. That is get variables from the request finance application access. Click on it. So here we are using this action, get catalog variables. Okay. So this is a standard action here. Under ServiceNow core, you will find get catalog. You see get catalog variables. Okay. So just add that one and then here we have to link it to that particular requested item which will be created after the request is submitted. So how to do that? We just need to add the pill here. So as soon as we added trigger as the service catalog, you see under the trigger we have the requested item record already, right? So just need to drop here like this. Just drag and add it here. And then at the bottom, you have to select your catalog item. That is request item finance approval. And then select all the variables which we have created. So these are the 3 one which we have created. We have selected all the variables here so that we can use it later. So this is it for this particular action. Click on done. And then we have to add the manager approval here. So this is ask for approval. This is the action. This is also a standard core action here. So now again, we have to add the same requested item record here because when somebody orders service catalog, it is RITM table, which we have to take care, right? Which we have to use. So the same we have added here, just like this. Okay. And then this table and all these things automatically filled up. So this is the table which is coming automatically from this particular record. Okay, requested item table. Then we have the approval field. So in this, we have to select the field of the requested item table where the approval is going to be stored. Okay, whatever approval come here. So in this, that particular approval will get stored. And here you see in the rules, you have to select approve or reject because whatever approval is coming, that approval can approve or reject. And then we have to select anyone approve or reject. And then here we have to add that particular manager's approval. So how to add a manager approval? You can see on the screen what field I have added here. From the trigger service catalog, we have to go to requested item record. And then from that requested item, we have to go to the requested for. And then from requested for, we have to select the manager of requested for. So this requested for value is coming from the user who is requesting the service. So whoever user is go to catalog and then open this catalog item and submit it. That is the requested for that particular requested item. So the same is coming here. And from that, we are using its manager's value. So how to do that from here? This is our requested item record. Click here. Let me remove this. Again, come here. Go to requested item record. This is requested for. Click on it. This is manager value. Just drag it and drop it here. So now you see the same is coming here. Okay. So this is our first approval. Click on done. So the first approval is complete. Let's go to the next approval. Here also we have to repeat the same. The only thing is we have to add the value of the finance approval here. Again, the same thing. Record is coming from requested item. So rest all things are the same as others. But here only thing is we have to add a group here. So how to add a group? You can see here options. Add group or add user. Okay, so click on it. Pick up the group from here, whatever group you want. So our one is finance approval. So finance approval. So just add it here. Okay, click on it. So we have already added. So now the approval will go to this particular group. Whoever is in this particular group will get the approval. Okay. So now click on done. So the finance approval is also done. Come to number 4 where we are checking the approvals under if. So the name of the condition is check approvals, and here we are checking approval for number 2 and number 3. So right hand side you see this is the number 1 where we have the catalog variables. So just minimize it. Then you see number 2 we have the first approval, and at number 3 we have the second approval. So what we are doing, we are checking the approval state in both the case, because these two steps are already gone, right, from number 2 and number 3. So this particular approval state will provide the value whether it is approved or rejected. So the same we are checking here. Okay. So you just have to drag it and drop it here in each condition. And then using is, you can see these all values are available. So we are checking if from 2 it is approved, as well as if from 3 also it is approved, then we have to do our action, because we want both approvals to be approving. So if both are approved, it means our condition is satisfied. Then we have to come here, then create group member record. So here we just need to add a new member to the group table. So see here, the action is create a record, and we are creating a record in group member table. Because if you come here, this is what group member table. Right click on this and click on open. So like this, you have to provide just group name and the username and add the value in this. This is group member table. So the same we are doing here in this particular flow. We are adding value to the group member table with group as obviously the finance app user group, and the user is what? It is the requested for. Remember, the person who has requested the catalog item at the very beginning. Okay, this is the one which is coming here. At the top you see this one, whatever the requested for in that particular RITM table is coming here as a user, which should be added into the group member along with this group. And once it is done, it means the user is added. Everything is good. We are just updating again the RITM values here. So we are updating the same RITM here and changing the state to complete, approval to approved, and providing a close notes. Okay, so this is the simple flow which we have used. So after each action, we have added the stage here. How to add a stage? You can see, come to this, right click and flow stages. So these are the custom stages which I have created for this particular flow. You can import the stages from any of the record, any of the table, like from change, like from requested item or knowledge. But I have used my own stages here. And then we have to add it after every action. So let's say if I want to add after 3, so here just hover. You see at the right hand side, add a stage. So just click on it, and then you can select the stage here. These are all the stages which I have defined here, right? User defined one. So let me add one more stage here, because we have to provide fulfillment stage as well, right? So here the fulfillment is happening after if. When we see all the approvals are there, then we are adding the fulfillment. So I will come here again, go to the flow stages, add a new stage, come to the bottom and provide the value. Fulfillment, provide some value here, small f. Okay, so this is done. Click on save. So now I have to come here after if, and you see I have the option to add a stage. So select the stage here. You see fulfillment should come. Yes, this one. So now we have added the stage here as well so that everything will look good and updated. So now finally after this, we are adding the stage to complete. Okay, and then this is complete. So this is our complete flow. I hope you are able to understand it. Click on activate, which will save all the values. Now let us do the demo. Let me impersonate to one of the user. First of all, let's open that particular group. So this is the group. At present, there is only one member, which is system administrator. Reload it. See, this is only one member. So now let me come here, impersonate to the user. So this is David Lu. Impersonate. So now let's go to the service catalog, or let me go to the portal. Okay, so just add ESC here. Enter. It will redirect you to Employee Center page. Here you see various services are available. If you remember, we have added the user and the software. In software, we have software and applications. Click on it. So there we must find something. Yes, this is the request finance application access. Click on it. So this is our catalog item, right? So we want the type standard. That's okay. Provide justification. So my justification is I want to see the reports for this quarter. Me means David Lu. Okay. And then provide the timing, duration. So I want the access for 2 days only. Click on request. So it is submitting the request. Yes, requested for will be David Lu. Click on request submission. So you see here, this particular request is created. So let me copy it. And now let me go back. Let me end the impersonation. And see this request there as admin. End impersonation. Search the request from here. Enter. So under this request, we have this requested item. So right now, this is opened by David Lu. Okay, good. And the requested for is also David Lu because we have opened it from his account. Right now, the stage is, you see, waiting for manager approval. It means approval of David Lu's manager. So at the bottom, you see the manager approval is there. So yes, under approvers, we have the Wood Richmond. If you remember, this is the name of the manager there. So right click. Because we are admin, we can approve it from here. Click on approve. So this is approved now. Come to the bottom. Reload the item one more time because it takes a few seconds to do the processing. You see the stage is changed to waiting for finance approval. The same way we intended, right? So the first stage was waiting for approval, approval sent to the manager. Then the second stage is waiting for finance approval and the approval is sent to the finance user. So who is the finance manager here? You see, it is the Abel tutor. Click on approve. So you see it is approved. Okay. Search this item again. You see it is now closed complete. Open this. Come to the bottom. Everything is closed here. Yes, everything is closed, but we are not seeing the close notes because if you see in this funnel activity, there is no close note selected. So let me select it. Configure available variables, available fields. Add the close notes as well. Save it. So now at the bottom, you can see the close notes as well. Yes, this is the close notes. Access approved by the manager and finance owner. User is added to the finance app user group. So now let me come to the group. This is the group, right? Let me refresh it. Yes, you can see group numbers are increased to 2 and David Lu is now have the membership here. This means the whole automation which we have designed here, it is working properly. So based on the process which is used in the company, what all validations they are looking for, we have to design the flow in such a way. So this is one of the standard way which I have shown you, but being your organization, there may be other things also which you can add to validate. So ladies and gentlemen, this is it for this complete requirement. I hope you like it. Let me know your feedback and I will come up with one more scenario soon.